Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. Mind me looking like a little bit of a drown rat. I just got caught in the rain while walking my dog. So today's video is just a little a vlog again, like spending my days off with me. I had a very jam-packed kind of 2 days. So Friday was adult day, as I call it, and then Saturday we went for a bit of a hike. It was actually a really, really nice day compared to what today is. I don't know if you can see in the background, but it is raining. So I'm hoping I'll be able to squeeze in another walk for a friend. I'm walking her Rottweiler. But yeah, I look like crap. I cannot speak. We'll just say eczema. It's not eczema, it's psoriasis. There we go, got it. On my eyelids is playing up again. I thought I got rid of it, but it's clearly come back. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoy the video. So today is the first day off of starting my new job. So now I am working 5 days a week, and I have Fridays and Saturdays off, which is really good. And I have packed myself a little bit. As you can see, I'm in my bum clothes. I'm just my coffee for the morning. I'm about to take Sky for a walk. But I thought I'd take you along today because I have appointments and I'm going to attempt to actually properly deep clean this apartment. Um, it's been on my to-do list for quite a while. I've just been very lazy because I cannot be bothered. So I'm going to give the house a good clean, tidy up, set things up. I have some shelves I need to put up, so I've got to put them up so I can display some more things and remove some more stuff out of boxes. I'm not going to do too much because me and my partner have decided that we are going to move in July. Our lease for this place will be up in July, and we've decided we're going to move. Originally, we said that we were never going to move, but we've had not nothing major, but there's just a few things that I'm just like, I don't know if I can stay here long term. So we're not in a secured like apartment or anything. So when I say that, like, you think apartments, you got to tag to get into the lifts and stuff like that. Um, so anyone can walk up the driveway and walk up, which is something that's happened. I noticed. Oh, sorry, I dropped my phone. I noticed. This was a couple of weeks ago. My partner's bike has been stolen out of our little front alcove. I will, after I go back from walking for the Sky, I will show you that it's very hard to see anything in our little alcove that we have, just walking up the driveway. So someone's had to physically come up to a door and stole his bike, which was about a $400 bike. It was broken anyway. He needed a new chain on it. We kind of gathered who would have done it. There's a lot of homeless people that live along the beach, and they do collect bikes to sell them for drugs. That comes to my next thing. Love the area, but yes, due to the homeless people along the beach, I have no issue with them. A lot of them are fine thing, but yes, they do drugs. And we have been woken up quite a few times in the middle of the night of them screaming God knows what. There was definitely one time that we got woken up. It was like 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, and having two of them, they were clearly walking the streets, just losing the plot at each other. So we want to move to a more secured building. We've already found where we want to move. But unfortunately, both me and my partner need to make an extra $500 a week in our pays. We probably could afford it now, but just so we can be able to live. So we're both working on that. So we've got 5 more months. With me going full time now, it will be a little bit easier because I can budget a bit more now. and I'm working on getting a let's say part-time, a casual job in a bartending role. So working nights, that way it's not going to be too bad on my, and because my days off are Fridays and Saturdays, it makes it a little easier to find that work. And I already mentioned it to my manager, and he's like, as long as I know, then he knows if I'm looking like death, he knows why, and he understands because cost of living is ridiculous. Um, but yeah, so need to work my ass off. But so I don't want to do too much like putting shelves up and so forth because we're going to move. But I just need to put these couple, and I'll probably leave them here because they were only cost me $20 from Kmart. Just so I can get rid of some boxes that we got. But yes, so we've decided. And the other situation we have here, so the way it's set up, so we have the 6 units that we live part of, and then at the back there's like another 12 units which were built at a later date, which are technically somewhat secured. Um, so that's what, 18 units. We have 5 rubbish bins and 5 recycling bins, and that is it for 18 units. And let's just say it is ridiculous. And I was talking to another unit one. She actually puts the bins out and cleans them. She's got to deal with the body corporate landlord. I was talking to her and I said, this bin situation is ridiculous. Each place can easily have their own bins, like, because the way the back of the 12 units, they're built above the car parks, so they can easily put their bins in their car park spots. And then, well, like the unit I'm on the ground floor, how we've got the little alcove, we can have our own bins. It's only upstairs above us that would probably use thing. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I don't know why he won't get more bins. And she's like, I've been complaining for years and he refuses to get more bins. He said the council won't let him. Well, I'm the petty bitch I am. I contacted council. I told them the situation and they basically said, oh no, he can definitely have more bins. He, unfortunately, body corporate has to request them. And they'll drop off more bins. And they told me if he still refuses, they've given me a number to call, which will contact him on my behalf anonymously and tell him that he needs to get more bins. Oh God, this guy's dying to come in. She knows it's walk time. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. And from what she said, he's a bit of a. We also requested to get, because our unit has no cooling, so there's no aircon, no fans. We have a pedestal fan for our room, but there's no cooling whatsoever. Lucky it hasn't been a huge hot summer, but some nights it's just ridiculous. We asked to just get ceiling fans put in, because we're like, screw an aircon, we just need ceiling fans. And basically, he said no. So the landlord is the body corporate. He refuses to put it in. And from talking to unit one, she requested the same thing years ago, and it said it took her 3 years to get just ceiling fans put in. And the only reason why she got them is because when he was building the back units have aircon and ceiling fans. He got the wrong ones. So that's the only reason why she got them is because he ordered the wrong ones for them units. So I was like, I don't know if I could stay here because like the unit's great. It gets hot though, and it keeps the hot when it does get hot. So I said, in July, when our lease is up, we're moving. I don't care. And I said, I will get us in the building that we want. We've somewhat checked it out. I will show you the building when we walk past it because I walk past it every day when I walk Sky. I will kind of insert like little slides of the photos of the unit. So it seems to always be something up for sale. It is very much more expensive than what we're paying at the moment, but it comes with a lot in the price. So that's why I wanted to see what came with the price of the rent. But we really mainly want to be in a secured building so we don't have to hear the crackheads screaming at each other. And all the hoons down Frank Street is ridiculous. But yeah, I think it was my partner's bike getting stolen. I was like, no, And I go, we've been here for nearly 6 months, not a peep. And then all of a sudden we had a house inspection and a fire drill. So meaning people are hanging around the unit, that his bike goes missing like the day or two afterwards. Go figure. So it's a bit shit to come to. I shouldn't say that, but it was shit show at the moment. But yeah, so, but it's all right. So that's what's going on at the moment. But at least I've got a full-time job and I'm now a supervisor, but still working on getting just a bartending job, even if it's 1-2 nights a week on a Friday, Thursday, Friday night or something like that. I don't care. But yeah, so now I'm going to go walk Sky. That's my first task for the day. And then, I don't know if I'll have breakfast in between. I'll see how I feel. And then I've got to walk a friend's dog for she's had knee surgery and she can't walk her Rottweiler, and he is a hard one to walk. So I walk him for her, $30. He's just reactive on the lead to other dogs, and he's good, heavy. He's taken me out. I went into a tree once because he was determined to. It's not aggression, but it's when he is like 50 kilos and he wants to say hello to a small dog. It's not very good. So, but yeah, so gonna start the day off with that, finish my coffee and go walk Sky. So this is a building that I will manifest in July to get us in. It's called the Eve Building, and it pretty much looks out over the water over there. I'll get a better video of that, but yep. Isn't that right, Sky? Whoop. Yeah, so fingers crossed we'll get there one day. So pretty much that building, here it is, more of a glory, looks straight over out on this water. There was dolphins in there the other day. It was really pretty. But yeah, so I said that basically the price of that rent pays for the view. So on top of it, there is actually a pool and a full equipped gym. They have a steam room and a sauna, and there's a ground pool. So it has a lot for it for how much rent you pay, and we will get there. And it does have a bigger balcony than for what we have at the moment for her. So yeah, so fingers crossed. But at least we still get to walk along here every morning. It's already warm, as we can see in the distance. Oop. Where am I? Homeless person has pitched their tent along the beach. So it's the only downfall along here is all the homeless people, but you know, I would have no problem if they just stopped doing heroin. See, rubbish built up, just piled in corners. So these are our block of units. So we're in the first 6, and then you've got all that at the end. But as you can see, we're walking up to our unit. Right? So if you walk past, you can't see anything in our little alcove. You physically have to come in. And that's where my partner's bike was. Just there. So you have to physically come up to our door to actually see any of our stuff and steal. So not to the greatest. So this is Duke. As you can see, he's a lot bigger than my Rottweiler. He does love to sniff, and you probably and loves to pull. Trying to get him to stay on the footpath is the fun part. But yes, this is Duke. You're probably wondering why I've got the lead under him. It helps me control him. If he sees another dog, it's easier for me to actually pull him away, because he's like I said, he's taken me down and dragged me before, so this just helps get me a little extra control because it goes under his belly. But yeah, so this is Duke. So we're out for our walk. He gets half an hour because by the time I get around to walking him, it's actually quite hot. I'm already sweating, but it's enough just to get him out and burn us some energy, because he is just over a year old and still has his nuts. So we're hoping eventually once he gets D6 that he will calm down a little bit
but we'll wait and see on that one. But yes, so he just gets out and has a little walk for half an hour, and my mission is to try to avoid dogs as much as possible because it's not fun. It's a lot of work. Yes. Look at this.
Haven't done much cleaning. I have just woken up from a nap. So I did my walking, and then I had a waxing appointment. My eyebrows are nicely now. I came home, and I was gonna have a quick snack, and then start cleaning. But I had a nap instead. And I couldn't. Well, the only reason why I had a nap is this one here decided to curl up in my arms, and I was like, oh, I'll just lay here, and it turned into a hour and a half nap. I had to think. I was going to say 2 hours. I said no, it wasn't 2 hours. An hour and a half nap. So now I'm up. I'm starting to get hungry, but I'm not going to eat because as soon as I eat, I will not clean. So I'm not going to do a whole lot. I've already done majority of the dishes, hang the washing out. I just need to take the bins out. I'm not going to vacuum because I vacuumed on Monday, so I'm just going to sweep. And I'm going to attempt to put these shelves up. Yeah. And then that's mainly what I'm going to do. It's my day off, and I always nap on my days off. It's really bad because I get up at 4:30 to take my partner to work. But this one is what? This little guy. The reason I end up having a nap because he curled up in my arms, didn't you? Oh, good. Yes, you are. So let's get this. And the other reason why I don't want to vacuum is because they're sleeping and they're petrified. Oh, the vacuum. This guy's staring at me now. Or depresso. She probably needs to go for another toilet break, but I will do that soon. And then I have another appointment just after 2 o'clock to get my skin checked. Get all my little moles looked at because I'm due. And up here in Queensland, it's actually worse for melanoma. So I'm going to start getting this cleaning done before I go back to sleep. Because if I eat, I will most likely want to go back to sleep. So get these little bits done, and then I feel like I've accomplished something today at least. This is the area I'm trying to clean up at the moment. So we turned one of my old bookshelves just downwards. So if we decide, well, we'll move it before that ever happens, because I doubt that Ollie will ever come up here, despite thanks to his mum. But anyway, so I want to move a lot of this small stuff so then I can take out a lot of this stuff. I'm probably not going to get all this out because I've only got a small thing of shelves, but I got these cool, like, different shape shelves, and they're probably going to stay here because CBF trying to then do this and cover up holes. So I just want to put them on this blank wall, just there. So I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna test it on a small one and go from there. Oh, hi cat. So yeah, I don't exactly know how this is gonna work, but we'll figure it out. Because it says I need a drill and a hammer. Yeah. So confusing. I think you meant to make a hole, then hammer. Connect up. Cheetos, can you move? No? Okay, that's fine. I will go around you. So let me.
to go too big with the hole. I have an audience. I have a dog and a cat watching me right now. So, let's see how we go. I hate this thing with passion. You right there, Sky? Okay. Let's just what message? Oh, incoming call. We'll check that in a second. Okay, so. There we go. Because I have to hammer these things in a bit more. So, I don't think I can put it on that wall either. Because it's cement on the other side. So I'm gonna have to try. And I thought I had putty to cover up the holes. I don't know where I've done with it. That's fine. I can buy some ones. That will be easy to cover. And there's paint already here, which is even better. Yeah, so I'm gonna try on the other side of this wall. Because basically this should be easy to drill into. So putting it there, because I can't even do it on that wall because that's cement. The only other option is doing it on that wall, but I don't want to do it on a coloured wall. I'd rather do it on a cream wall, easy to cover up the holes. But yeah, there is already paint here. It came with the house, thank fuck. So I've already got like the paint pots to cover up when we do move out, which is great. But I also plan we'll probably keep the shelves in there. I just need to cover up the holes, and I have no idea what I did with the putty. I thought I packed it and sent it back here. It's probably floating around somewhere. But I'm going to try drilling on this wall. It's going to be fun. I did. I figured out the technique. So yeah, so the reason why I couldn't get through that wall is because it's brick on the other side. Yeah. So now I have to go to Bunnings and we'll find the fucking putty. No worries. But I got it. So it's not the most stable, but they're just to put a little bit of design on it, like the really light stuff. So yeah. So now I'm going to put the rest of them all up on this wall. Spread them out. Make them decorative. And they can stay here when we move out. On the other, doesn't it? Can you go outside, Sky? In. Every. Yay, now we're going to finish it off.
So I did all right. They're all not the straightest thing in the world, but whatever. I don't have a little thing to see for the straight. But hey, I got them up there. They seem all quite decent and sturdy. Like, I'm not going to put anything heavy on them, just figurines, but yay. So I'm going to quickly go do that now, and then I got to clean up the mess on the floor. This is why I didn't sweep until after. Just sweeping, I'm going to show you something. If you ever want a Rottweiler, just keep in mind, they lose a lot of fur. That is mainly Sky's, and I swept Monday, and it's Friday. So that's, and I sweep a quick one every day because of the cat's litter. And Cheetos miss half of the tray. So now I have to wash it because it stinks, and I don't know how long it's been there, which is great. Yay. But yeah, if you're ever thinking of a Rottie, be prepared. They lose a lot of fur. Like a lot. So this is what we've got so far. Yeah. So I think I definitely will get some more of these. And I'm gonna probably put on that wall, I guess. Because yeah, there's still heaps. Or I just leave in a box and then we move in July and we'll have heaps of space. But this set was only like $26, so if I can find another one I might do it, and they can just stay here. I don't need to take them out. It adds a little thing for the next person who moves in. They might want to put a TV there, but it doesn't leave much room if you put the TV there. Yeah, isn't it cute? Oh, yeah, it's so cute. Very happy. So yeah, so I've swept and I've cleaned the litter tray. So I'm just going to quickly do some dishes. But yeah, so I didn't really make a much difference in this corner. I got a couple things out, but not as much. There's still heaps in there. And then I have to redo this Lego in there, but I don't know where to put it, so that's why it's just going to stay in the box. But yeah, and there's my ferals. This is the one that peed and missed the litter. He got majority of it, but he sits right up on the corner. They're obsessed with this toy. Like, obsessed. Obsessed. They will spend all day just sitting near this toy. It's ridiculous. $16 from my work. I had to share this precious little thing. This is how Meowth sleeps majority of the time. This is how he sleeps next to me during the night. I end up getting a little paw in my mouth. But he's just a little precious little soul. So we're at the end of the day. First day off done. I'm just out walking Sky for a second walk so she can peep and poo. I had time to freshen my hair up. I might have scored a second job. I just waited to hear back. She was very keen and wanted me to start next week, but I'll wait and hear from her. But yeah, so basically just having a last walk, and then I gotta go get a spray out because my ass is pale again. But yeah, just enjoying the lovely sunset. It is my day 2 of my day off. It's very rare that I have 2 days off in a row. It's great being full-time again. So just taking Sky for a quick walk. No! Don't! Sorry, my dog tried to attack a skateboard. Bloody hell. She's hopeless when it comes to moving objects. So basically, just taking her for a morning walk. As you can see, it's a beautiful blue sky. The water's looking really lovely today. So I'm going to try to do a hike this morning. Well, not a hike. I'm going to go see some waterfalls. These waterfalls will be epic. And this afternoon, I'm going to take Sky to the beach and teach her how to swim. She's got a little life vest. It's very, very cute. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Let's see if it actually happens.
Sky. Be nice. Oh, they're going in their holes. You ready? Okay. Come on. Come here. You're hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Okay guys, that is the video. I am very tired. Yeah, so that's really it, really much. Videos are hard at the moment, because, you know, busy. But hopefully I'll have better videos soon. We're in the process of, I'm about to probably start my second job tonight and so forth, and we're looking at moving in July. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on. And Shay's coming up in August to visit. But yeah, I hope there'll probably be, I'll try to think of some ideas. There's only so much I can do around the house because it is a tiny house, or tiny unit. But yeah, so hopefully, oh, I'm losing the phone. Hopefully there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I guess I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.